You've seen them, right? Those memory champions on TV, doing things that seem, well, impossible. And you've probably wondered, are they just built differently? Do they have some secret hardware in their brain that the rest of us are missing? Well, we're going to dive into that. Because what if I told you that this superpower, it's actually software. Software that you could install in your own brain right now.
Get this number in your head, 54. That's how many shuffled decks of playing cards the 8-time world memory champion Dominic O'Brien memorized in order after seeing each card just one time. That's 2,808 cards. I mean, that sounds completely, utterly impossible.
So you see a feat like that, and your first thought is obvious. Okay, this guy was just born with it. He must have a photographic memory, some kind of rare natural gift that sets him apart from you and me. But here's the thing, you couldn't be more wrong.
Get ready for this. This is a direct quote from his actual school report when he was 10. His teacher said he was inattentive, maybe even dyslexic. The kid who couldn't stay focused on one simple math problem grew up to be the man who could memorize thousands of random cards. So, how on earth does that happen?
And that right there brings us to the core of this whole thing, the myth of the superhuman memory. Because the powerful truth is that an extraordinary memory isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. It's a skill. It's a strategy. And the best part? Anyone can learn it.
What O'Brien's story screams at us is that his abilities, they aren't off limits. They're available to you, too. It was never about having a special kind of brain. It's about learning to use your brain in a special way. He wasn't born a champion. He trained himself to be one using a set of techniques we can all learn. And all of that training really just boils down to 3 fundamental keys. These are the absolute core principles that unlock what he calls quantum memory power. So let's forget everything we think we know about memorization, because this is the real framework.
So the first key is association. Your brain is a connection machine. It does this naturally. I say salt, you think pepper. I say thunder, you think lightning. See, this natural linking process is the actual engine of your memory. We're just going to learn how to take the wheel. The second key is location. Think of this as your mental filing cabinet. It's the structure, the map. The ancient Greeks figured this out thousands of years ago. By taking a memory and mentally placing it in a location you know really well, you give it order, making it incredibly easy to find later. And a third key, which is arguably the most fun, is imagination. This is the fuel. Let's be honest, your brain doesn't remember boring stuff. But when you make information weird or funny or huge or colorful, when you engage your senses, it becomes sticky. It becomes totally unforgettable. So let's put it all together. Take the first letter of each key: association, location, imagination. What do you get? A-L-I. Ali, as in Muhammad Ali. How perfect is that? The greatest combination. The engine, the map, and the fuel, all working together. Okay, so we've got our 3 keys. How do we actually use them together? Well, that's where this incredibly powerful technique called the journey method comes in. It's a system that blends all 3 into one elegant process for memorizing, well, pretty much anything you want, in perfect order. And listen, this isn't some new age life hack. This is ancient technology. We're talking over 2,000 years old. Roman orators used this exact method to deliver these epic, hours-long speeches without a single note. This is a battle-tested strategy for the human brain.
Are you ready? But let's actually try a quick one right now. First, pick a journey you know like the back of your hand. Your own home is perfect. So let's start at stage 1, your bedroom. I want you to picture a giant leather wallet sitting right on your bed. It's huge, bulging with cash. Really see it. Smell the leather.
Now, in your mind, walk to the next stage, your bathroom. And in the bathtub is a massive, bright green snake. It's coiled up, it's slimy, and you can hear it hissing. Don't just see it, hear it. Feel that little jolt of surprise. Okay, from the bathroom, let's move to the next room on your journey. Maybe it's a spare room or an office. And leaning in the corner is a huge screwdriver. I mean, it's comically large, like you're about to do some serious construction. See the metal tip, the plastic handle. Now, step out into the hallway. That's stage 4. And right there, blocking your path, is a giant, fuzzy peach. Imagine bending down to pick it up. Feel its weight in your hands, the soft skin. You could almost taste the sweetness, right? And finally, let's walk into the living room, our 5th and final stage. And someone is just banging away on a huge drum. The sound is deafening. You can feel the vibrations in the floor. So, wallet, snake, screwdriver, peach, drum. By just taking a mental walk, you've locked those 5 random things in perfect order. You could probably even say them backward.
Okay, that was fun, right? But this is way, way more than just a cool party trick to remember a shopping list. This method scales up. It transforms from a simple tool into a genuine, professional superpower.
Think about public speaking. We've all seen that person, right? The speaker who's shuffling their notes, their eyes glued to the page, just reading at you. Now, picture the complete opposite. A speaker with no notes at all. They're making eye contact, connecting with people, delivering their points with total confidence. That's the difference. You just place your key points along a mental journey.
And the applications just go on and on. Imagine using this to deliver any presentation from memory, to finally stop forgetting people's names, to learn a new language faster, or to lock in important dates and appointments without your phone, all while boosting your confidence and your ability to think creatively. But look, this goes even deeper than just remembering things better. It points to a much bigger, and I think much more urgent idea. We need to start thinking about our own minds in a completely different way.
Think about how obsessed our culture is with physical fitness. There are gyms on every corner, fitness apps, campaigns about staying active. But what about mental fitness? In an age where our phones remember everything for us, what are we actually doing to exercise our minds? We've given our brains all these digital crutches, and our mental muscles are getting weak. And that leads to a really sobering thought. We've outsourced our ability to remember to our devices. And sure, we've gained incredible efficiency, but maybe, just maybe, what we've gained in convenience has come at the expense of our mental agility, the ability to focus, to connect ideas, to really think.
See, training your memory isn't just about remembering facts. It's about exercising your brain. It's about intentionally forging new pathways between those 86 billion neurons you've got. It's about building a mind that's sharper, more creative, and more resilient. So the real question isn't whether you can have a superhuman memory, it's what are you going to build with it?